Hey guys, Beverage here. Thank you for joining me once again. And so this kind of just popped up randomly, and I just wanted to watch it as we dive into more of like the Little Mix albums and music videos and learning more about them, their personalities and whatnot. The next thing I'm doing before I do any more albums is I am doing the Jesse Odd One Out documentary. I'm probably going to be recording that this weekend once I'm done moving. That is the plan as of right now, and it's gonna happen definitely because I've been waiting long enough. I think it's already been like a week, so I need to get that done because I mentioned. And then I want to get to the more albums, but I want to get that out the way before I get to more albums because I want to know their personalities, because I feel like when you understand the artist's personality, the music speaks to you at a different level. So that's important to me. And speaking of understanding personalities, that's why I kind of want to watch this video that popped up really quick, just came out a couple days ago. Little Mix playing Never Have I Ever on the Jonathan Ross show. Now I take some of these stuff with like a grain of salt because I know they're usually lying half the time, because there's certain things you just don't want to give away to the public because people will take it and run with it and be the trolls that they like to be, unfortunately, on the internet, which Little Mix has spoken about. But anyways, I do like appreciate how like Jonathan Ross, like the One Direction boys have been on that show, and I can appreciate like the banter of it and just kind of like fun and not too serious, and like that can kind of bring out a lighter side of someone's personality, so I can appreciate that. So let's see what we got. I don't see Jesse in the thumbnail here, but again, you know, we know what's going on right now, so let's focus on the positives, something a little fun and quick before we dive into the deep dark stuff that will be the documentary that we're doing in a couple days here.
We're going to play a game of I Have Never, because you saw us do this with Michael and One Direction. We're going to play a game of I Have Never, because you saw us do this with Michael and One Direction. I know you said it would be fun, so if you reach behind you, you should all have the talent. Okay. Oh, there you go. You got
That's
it.
The Wonder,
on one side it says I had, the other side it says never. I will ask you some questions, and then you can reveal, and then we may well drill you for further information. So here we go. First one. I have never farted on.
It's really. That's such a dumb question. I'd like. Anyways, it's really cool that we can still get some of this stuff with them actually in the live studio with everything that's going on, all the crazy stuff right now, like with 2020 and not being able to have things live in an actual studio and with crowds and etc. So it's really cool that we can get something like this right now. It's actually refreshing and really nice to see. Alright, so let's hear the dumb question about farts.
Drill you for further information. So here we go. First one. I have never farted on stage or while performing.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a little more
I've watched
interesting.
that video. Done it on YouTube.
Oh, come on. You must have done it.
He's thinking about it.
Surely.
I'm trying to recall if I farted on stage.
Of course you are.
With the mic to pick it up if you did.
I don't mic my bottom. But, I'm gonna say I don't recall
I'm quite
any.
impressed. That shows a lot of restraint.
There's no worse on stage when you know someone's done it and you think, which one was it? Which one of yours was it? And
But
you've
is it
got to
normally-
start singing. You're like, oh
Is it normally one of your bandmates, or is it a stage dancer, do you think?
no. No, they wouldn't. I feel sorry for them because they're usually on the floor for the beginning of a number. So,
So
if
it's
you,
one of the other three you've let rip.
Yeah, I always feel so bad, like, if it happens, and, like, there's a dancer coming my way, or, like, the girls are crossing, I'm like, no!
Yeah. And out it comes, you can't help it. Who's the most flatulent? Who's the windiest?
on stage.
Harry.
I mean,
She didn't need. Harry, she didn't need to think about it.
it's true.
No, that was so
sorry.
quick. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And you've got no sense of smell, have you?
That's probably why, you know.
Well,
That's
was
right,
before COVID.
that's
You already
right.
had that before then.
No, like, I wasn't born with a sense of smell, so I feel like that's why I'm so, like,
That's
free.
so crazy to
I don't
me.
know what I like.
I've been freed up by having a dog at home because you've got a dog.
Yeah.
Because you just blame it on the dog.
No, I do that. I do.
Okay. Here's it. I have never but dialed another celebrity. Yeah.
No, does it count if you're drunk?
Who have you called when drunk?
No, it doesn't
Drunk
count.
dial Taylor Swift. In the hopes that Dr. Clark strike the tube.
Wow.
Hi Taylor.
Did you pick up?
No, and she hasn't been in touch since. Actually, as well, Alan Shearer, when there was the clip I messaged him saying, "It's coming home, Alan," and he didn't reply, and I was so mortified.
That's amazing that the two kind of extremes of showbiz names there, Alan Shearer on one hand and Taylor Swift on the other, both went drunk. All right.
I want
Jade seems so like honest. I love that. It's so refreshing. She just seems to like spill without like even thinking, and like maybe that's dangerous sometimes, but I mean it's harmless in these instances, and I really like that about her. And she's like smile. What I've noticed about her and everything I've seen, she's always smiling, and I love that energy. Love Jade.
This was a while ago. One of the Doctor Who's. I won't say which Doctor Who it was, but it was a Doctor Who, and I was thrilled to meet them. My son's a big Doctor Who fan, so I said, "Can I get your number?" I was at that phase where I was quite enjoying getting famous people's numbers, so I put him in my phone. I put him in as Doctor Who, a bit of fun. Anyway, a few months later, my son had a rash, a really bad rash came up. So I photographed it on my phone. He was in the bath. I said, "Darling, can I just photograph it? I'm going to send it to the doctor." And the Doctor Who is obviously right next to my actual doctor. And I texted a photo of my son in the bath to the then Doctor Who. just saying, is this okay?
Oh my God.
And then he got back to me and said, I'm not a real doctor.
But I would get that looked at if I were you.
That was a really
I've never seen Doctor Who. He's not a real doctor.
Okay, I have never trashed a hotel room.
Yeah.
Trash?
Trashed, but
Yeah, trash is subjective.
we've got excited and started.
Oh, no, not excited. We call it therapy. When we're upset and angry, we throw fruit at the wall. It's really immature, but we do clean it up after, so it's not necessarily
good. That's
crashing.
respectful
It's
behaviour.
just so satisfying.
It's the most amazing thing when you're angry and you get that plump. Pow!
Also, I mean, that's
Okay.
the odd thing, but
I feel like that would be hard to clean out of a wall, but at least that they clean it afterwards. Again, that's the sisterhood right there. I love that.
biting on a banana in biro is also quite pleasurable. It's like it's one of those moments that are satisfying. Like putting the dishwasher on. That's a satisfying.
Did you see my face and Jade's face like simultaneously? Yes, we feel the same way about what he's saying right now. Like what?
Yes.
When it just starts immediately. It's just such, isn't it a one? When you close it, it just goes.
Yeah.
Everything in the world is better.
It does feel better.
Step away from the dishwasher. Your work is being done for you.
I get that.
Do you get that moment when you're rinsing a plate and you've got dirty plates, sink, dishwasher, and you're filling the dishwasher, but then you start rinsing and you realise, I think I'm going to nearly clean this plate, so you just back away.
Yeah.
And you go, I must leave some for the dishwasher.
Yes.
Complete. It's like, this was almost, no, don't you finish that. I bought a dishwasher for this task. And the sink is going, I could do this, you know. The tap says, really, I could just do that. We're literally a second away from completion. Like, no, you must not finish that. You're going in there.
Okay, it's going to get saucier now. I have never sent a nude photo to the wrong person.
Ooh. To the well, the rude messages count.
Rude message. Let's have a rude message. Yeah. Who did you send a rude message to?
I don't even want to say. My ex-boyfriend's dad.
Oh shit.
Accident, by accident.
I remember this. I think I remember this.
It was the most mortifying moment of my entire life. And I sent a selfie, like of just like my face, and loads of messages, and then his
What
mum
were the messages
messaged.
saying? What sort of things?
I can't even say. It's really
Give us an
bad.
idea. In the book, like sexy messages, though.
Yeah, like
Wow.
really
He
naughty
must have. He
ones.
couldn't believe his luck, could he?
Oh my gosh, no! It was his mum messaged me the next day, like, just so you know, the like iCloud is still connected to his old phone, and his dad now has it. And I was like, wow, kill me now. It was the most mortifying thing ever, but it's kind of funny, I guess.
Kind of funny now, I guess, because it's your ex and you don't have to see the family ever again. I don't know if she's talking about Z, but if she is, I do know that Trisha Malik is like the nicest woman ever. So hopefully she made it less uncomfortable for our darling Perry. Yeah, so that was fun. You know, nothing crazy. They might not have even been like honest about half the answers, especially like that last one. But at least Perry was. Yeah, like it's nice to get some of the personality. A lot of what I expected. A lot of Jade smiling, and you know, the love of my life, Leanne. just being her wonderful self. And I got some more of Perry than I've gotten, I think, ever before. And like personality wise, like she seems very open as well. You know, they're all pretty open, and I'm not used to that, especially with One Direction. And if you watch all of One Direction's interviews, they're just not open at all. I think a lot of it is the media training. Like they goof around a lot. It's like nothing but goofing around the whole time, but at the same time, they are very indirect with all their answers all the time. They don't give you anything about their personal life constantly. Until they went solo, you got a little bit more of it from like maybe Liam, and I mean Niall doesn't get like too crazy with the personal stuff, but like Harry is very protective, and Zayn is incredibly protective until his book came out, it's cool to get this from these girls who seem to be a bit more open, and it lets you feel more connected with the artist, which I definitely can appreciate. Anyways, don't want to drag this on because we're doing a lot more Little Mix coming up, because I haven't been doing enough, and I haven't been getting enough, and they give me serotonin that I really need in my life, so I can't wait to do way more. Even though like one of the immediate next things we're going to be doing is really sad. So I'll see you on the next video. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.